We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Alex Happ is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
At the plate, Michael Jordan, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Michael Black is on deck. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gun.
The second baseman,
now in the box, Michael Black. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. In his career, Black is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. The windup and the 0-1.
oh, that's kicked out.
Grounded down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knob.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Mark Drake is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Black, base runner at first with 1 out. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
So now to the plate, William Goddard. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Second and third here, one man out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Little flare out to left, and that's in there. Base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now for the Reds, Willie Gill. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Comes set with the 0-1. Gill is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Runners are at first and third, one away. Three balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Coming to the plate now, James Martinez. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here's the first pitch to him.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Roy, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Reds 2, the Cubs coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. William Blankenship will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
So striding in, Freddie Santiago. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Freddie Santiago.
Now here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red hot baseball recently.
Now a ball lined to the left side. The 1-2.
Ball 2. I got to count 2-2.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, he makes the stop. He is out, and that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. So an excellent play at second base for a team that's done well defensively all year. As we take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team fielding percentage, and we see there that they're currently ranked 3rd best in that category in the NL. Into the box, J.C. Embry to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, right to him. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Sosa.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Sammy Sosa batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. Standing in, Andres Alvarado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Sosa moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Walter Beckman.
Into the box now, Walter Beckman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box now, William Blankenship. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Two out, nobody on.
Nope,
the 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line to the right side, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, D, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
In now, Michael Jordan, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One and 1 to the Reds leadoff man.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
2 out with the man at first. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it, as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, Ryan Buckner, and for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Buckner hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, Sito Suzuki. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. The average coming in at 266, and even 20 home runs and 54 runs batted in. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Here's the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1 pitch. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Now at the plate, Pete Armstrong, 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. First offering on its way.
Nope, ball 1.
The 1-2. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. High in the air out to center field. Jordan is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They're down 2-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Michael Black. Now the pitch. fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey! 0-2. I got to count 1 and 2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting at shortstop, Drake.
Into the box now, Mark Drake. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, William Goddard. Slow roller down the third baseline. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. To the plate now, Willie Gill, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Gill has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
So now to the plate, James Martinez, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and gone. So a two-run shot to left center, number 13 for him on the year, and the Redlegs have added on. It's now a 5-0 game.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Stepping in now, Andres Alvarado, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 0-1. And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's the Reds 5 and the Cubs nothing. Stepping up to the plate, Nicholas Horner, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Into the box now, Jimmy Grimes, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He'll enter play with a good chance to get over 300. He's at 298. 1 home run, 18 driven in. Here comes the 0-1. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
In now, Alex Papp, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
That one's in there. 3-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Walter Beckman.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Standing in now, William Blankenship. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. A runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Matt Brister answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Michael Jordan will be his first assignment down to the bullpen, as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball, that's out. Yeah.
5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And the count will be full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Ready for another shot now, Michael Black. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at first and second with one away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Armstrong is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mark Drake.
Ready once again, Mark Drake. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
We got full count.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. He spoils another one, and will do it again. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Reds strand a couple, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Freddie Santiago.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 3-0 now. J.C. Embry will be next. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So striding forward now, J.C. Embry. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that counts.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
This is on the ground over to first. To second for one. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Stepping in, Sammy Sosa. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Outside, 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Reds lead it 5-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, William Goddard. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Inside.
Popped him up. Buckner has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 33.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Gill. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. James Martinez will be next. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Off the LED board and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
At the plate now, James Martinez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 2-1.
1 strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 home. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
So now to the plate, Andres Alvarado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 6 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Fouled away. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
At the plate, Sito Suzuki. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped him up. Black is there. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Now at the plate, Pete Armstrong. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Into the box, Nicholas Horner, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Horner, a California-born ball player. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. That misses 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. 2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. Great job there of cashing in on the 3-1 count to extend the inning.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jimmy Grimes. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Through 5 innings, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Now to the plate, Walter Beckman, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Walter Beckman.
Pitch on the way. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as we take a look at the Reds' leaders in that category, you can see his name tops the chart. Into the box now, William Blankenship. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
In now, Michael Jordan. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that's 6 out.
A bouncer up the middle. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Stepping in now, Michael Black. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. To third now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well. Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. At the plate now, Mark Drake, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Two and one.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Two balls and 2 strikes now. A bouncer to the left side. One there, and it's not in time. He's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, they really did have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Matt Harvey gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. William Goddard will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitches high, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Jesse Padilla is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Jesse Padilla.
And that misses inside 1-0. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 6 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
That's a ball.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Now the 2-0. sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And there's one away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Santiago, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Swing and he pops him up. Drake into shallow left. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Second baseman, Embry.
So in now for Chicago, J.C. Embry. On its way is pitch number 75. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike. Hard hit at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Ronnie Wickert comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Next will be the cleanup hitter, William Goddard. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the left fielder, Willie Gill.
Now at the plate, Willie Gill, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
One out, nobody on. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
James Martinez is at the plate as he looks at ball one. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. On the ground is short. This could be two. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Reds are on top, 8-1. Thomas Lynn gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Sammy Sosa.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Standing in now, Ryan Buckner, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now back, left fielder, Suzuki.
Striding in once again, Sito Suzuki. First pitch on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A 1 pitch on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Stepping in, Andres Alvarado.
For Cincinnati, the right fielder, Andres Alvarado.
First pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
In now, Walter Beckman. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Popped him up. Embry has a play. 2 gone. Alan Hudgens will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Reds, number 31, Alan Hudgens.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Reds are down in order, and it remains an 8-1 ball game.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Pete Armstrong.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. He'll try again. 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Corner.
At the plate, Nicholas Horner, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jordan is there. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 8, Jimmy Grimes.
So coming to the plate, Jimmy Grimes. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Inside, ball 1.
Chapman's ready with the 1-1 pitch, and he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. Here now the 2-2, and that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up. It's the Reds 8 and the Cubs 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Michael Jordan. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a miss on the forkball. He's behind in the count now. 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The second baseman,
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Black. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, Mark Drake. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. On the outside, Black. Good pitch, called for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Ball 1, well below the zone. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, William Goddard. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now the 1-0. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Swing and a miss. Couldn't get extended on the screwball, and it's 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's another 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. One left for Cincinnati, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Oliver Blanco will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, Freddie Santiago, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. .92 down the pipe, and it's 2-1. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Into the box now, J.C. Embry, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Chapman sets. Here he comes. 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
2 strikes.
Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
8-1 is the final tonight. Cincinnati jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. William Blankenship earns his 5th winner of the year. Alex Happ couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.